Hey, good evening, good afternoon, actually, everybody. It is 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know it's a special day today with I believe it's called solar eclipse. Not sure if you guys are going to go ahead and watch it. I know I'm not because I don't have the glasses, but if I did, I probably would. I am too fearful looking at it because of what people say, so I'm just not going to take my chances. But it is a special time. If you were in New Jersey the past couple of days, it was a little scary. We did have an earthquake, which was weird. I never experienced that before in my lifetime. Although we've had a couple of them, I believe 10 years ago, I don't remember feeling it the same way I did a couple of days ago. So, pretty crazy stuff out there. Anyways, if you guys are watching now, please go ahead and throw a hashtag live. And if you're watching this later, please go ahead and throw a hashtag replay. Okay. Today, we're going to discuss why you're not losing weight, some of the reasons behind that Danielle and I usually come across with people we speak to and our clients. And we're going to give you some tips to be able to help you with that. So if you're excited about today's live training, and if you're watching now, just go ahead and drop some fire in the chat box so we can get started. Okay. In addition to that, we are also having a free 14-day challenge to help you guys lose 2 to 10 pounds in only 14 days. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you a red cent. It shows you that you're able to actually do it with our guidance, support, accountability, nutrition, and exercise plan over 14 days. We have challengers that have won in the past, and it works. So if you're interested about that, just go ahead and drop the word 14 in the chat box, and you'll be able to participate in our next challenge. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The reasons why you guys are not losing any weight. Okay. And one of the first things we usually come up with or find out is you have unhealthy eating habits, right? You do the best you can to try to lose weight. You go out to the grocery store, you buy yourself healthy foods, produce, etc., with every intention to eat them over the week. But what ends up happening is you get the urge to have certain other foods that you know are not good for you, like pizza, candy, fries, sweets, snacks, salty stuff, potato chips. And it leads you into eating more of it, then eventually not eating the foods you bought over the weekend or during the week that are healthy. You kind of lose your taste buds and just want to keep eating the sweet and salty stuff. And this is what happens. Or you'll do good for a couple of days or a week or two. You'll be on track, and then you just go back to your eating habits. Okay. Again, I want to remind you guys that nutrition is 80% of the results. Okay. If you don't stick to a nutrition plan and you just exercise, you're only going to see weight loss for a little bit or fat burning for a little bit, and then it eventually stops. So you could be spinning your wheels doing exercises when you're not eating properly. You're wasting your time in the gym or at home doing exercises. So I highly suggest that you get on a nutrition plan that's fun, exciting, so you don't get bored of it. That does have sweet and salty foods in it, so you don't crave anything else and you don't feel restricted. A big problem that a lot of ladies and men have that we deal with, busy parents, is that they crave salty and sweet foods, right? And when they get restricted from it, they end up binging or relapsing back on the foods they truly love, which ends up they gain weight. So if you start eating better and healthier, and if you don't know what to eat and you need help with the nutrition plan, here's your opportunity to join our free 14-day challenge by dropping the word 14 below, and we'll give you a free nutrition plan that's fun, that's exciting, and that you could stay accountable to, so you don't end up gaining the weight back and you don't feel restricted while you're on this meal plan. Again, restriction doesn't work. If you're watching right now, please go ahead and throw a hashtag live. And if you're watching later, please go ahead and throw a hashtag replay. Another reason is that you guys are having a hard time losing weight is because you're not being consistent with your exercise routine. You either feel unmotivated working out, whether it's going to the gym or at home, or you'll start up a routine for a little bit. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you don't feel it in the right places. Maybe you're not getting sore enough, or maybe it's just too boring and you just don't have the energy to go to the gym. You don't feel motivated enough or to even work out. Maybe you've tried personal trainers and didn't get any results. Okay, so you're having a hard time being consistent with exercise. And we all know that we maybe all don't know, in order to lose weight, you do need to exercise. People will tell you that you don't need to exercise and you can go on fad diets. And yes, you will lose weight, but will you lose weight in the places you want to, like the back of your arms, your belly, your chest? So if you have saggy arms, a saggy chest, right? Big protruded belly, you feel like your skin is flabby, etc., you need to be doing the correct exercises in order to tighten things up. And a lot of people don't know what that is. So if you feel unmotivated going to the gym, if you're not being consistent with your exercise routine, you're going to struggle tightening it up, especially in those problem areas. And if you're listening to those people telling you that you don't need to be exercise, that you don't need to exercise in order to lose weight, you're wrong. You will lose weight, but you won't lose weight in the places you guys want to, which is the back of your arms, your belly, your love handles. Okay? Those are the places, and your chest area. Everything will sag and you'll just lose weight, but you'll still have a saggy body. And if you don't want that, you want to tighten up and firm up, you need to start exercising, especially with resistance training. And if you don't know what exercises to do, or you have a hard time being motivated with doing the proper exercises, and you don't want to get injured, again, here's your chance to be able to experience it for 14 days, absolutely free, with us giving you the correct exercise plan, resistance training plan, so you can actually tighten up in all those problem areas, like the back of your arms, your chest, okay, your belly, so you can feel confident wearing a fitted shirt at the beach or pool this coming summer. Okay, so that you don't need to feel uncomfortable taking pictures with your loved ones, right? Missing out on precious moments and memories because you're self-conscious about the way you look, or you might even be concerned about high blood pressure, pre-diabetes, and high cholesterol. So now here's your opportunity to be able to not only get a meal plan that will be effective in your weight loss routine, and that's not going to be boring, but you'll also get the correct resistance training plan in order to be able to tighten up in all those problem areas and not just lose weight off the scale, but also to burn body fat in all the proper places. So again, if you want to be a part of that challenge, you need to drop the word 14 below so we can give you access to the training. Okay. In addition, if you're watching now, please go ahead and throw a hashtag live. And if you're watching later, please go ahead and throw a hashtag replay. Okay. Next, another reason why you guys are not able to lose weight is you're not getting enough sleep. We have to be able to get enough sleep. And some of you are not getting that. So if you're exercising properly, eating the right foods and taking the right supplements, and going through a mindset routine where you're clearing out your mind, you'll be able to sleep better at night. Okay. And if you need help with that, the challenge provides you with that as well. Okay. So entering the 14-day challenge will give you some great benefits on starting to get results. Another reason why we find that people are not losing weight is they have medical conditions such as thyroid problems, right? PCOS, they're insulin resistant. So all that can affect weight loss. Okay. When you've eaten a lot of carbs and you've been eating bad for a while, your hormone levels can be out of whack. So getting on a right nutrition plan, getting your hormone levels checked by the doctor can be essential in setting you up for success, because your metabolism is sluggish. And no matter how little you eat and how much you exercise, you're still not going to see the results that you're supposed to see because your hormone levels are out of whack. So we highly suggest that you go to your primary care physician and you get a full hormone panel. Okay. And we're also able to help you read that if you need more information on it in our 14-day challenge. So again, if you want to make sure you're getting the correct results and you want to be able to join and get support and accountability for 14 days, drop the word 14 below, and we'll give you access to our free 14-day challenge. Another reason you guys are not getting results is because you're underestimating your calories. You think you're eating a little or you think you're eating enough, but you're not. So you could be eating too little or you could be eating too much. Okay? Having the right plan and knowing exactly how much to eat that's in conjunction with your exercise and resistance training plan can be essential in losing weight. So keeping track is essential in losing weight. And it's very easy to keep track with the state-of-the-art app that we have, that we use, that we give to all our clients. You'll be able to experience it on the free 14-day challenge to hold you accountable, to give you support, and that you can keep track with literally just a couple of clicks of a button on your phone. Again, if you want access to that training, I highly suggest you drop the word 14 below. Another reason why you guys are not getting results is because you're not drinking enough water. Okay, it's essential that you drink enough water for you to be able to get results. So we suggest for women a half a gallon, for men a full gallon of water. Okay, and we have some tips and tricks that we can give you in the 14-day challenge in order to be able to keep you consistent with the water drinking, because we know water can be boring sometimes. So we give you some tips and tricks to be able to help you stay consistent with drinking enough water. Sometimes we think we're hungry, but we're really thirsty. Okay, so if we're drinking enough water, we're going to sustain our hunger and not go and binge on the foods that's going to self-sabotage us. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you're drinking enough water. Okay. Lack of fiber and a lack of protein is another reason why you guys are not getting results. Okay, so a lot of you think there's protein in certain foods you're eating, but there's not, or you're confusing certain foods with others that you think have more protein than some other foods. That's why joining the free 14-day challenge will give you the exact plan on how much fiber and how much protein to eat, taking the guesswork out of it for you, so you know exactly what foods to eat, right? We don't just give you some numbers and say, hey, go pick what you want and eat. No, we tell you exactly what to eat, because we know which foods work and lose weight fast, even if you have insulin resistant problems, even if you have PCOS, even if you have an active thyroid. So again, I highly suggest you drop the word 14 below to get access to this challenge. Okay. Next, another reason you guys are not getting results. Oh, another thing I want to mention is fiber. You have to make sure you're getting enough fiber in your diet. Fiber keeps you full and keeps everything moving in the body. Okay. Sometimes we feel like we're not hungry. It's because we're not going through the food properly. And you know what I mean by that, right? Going to the bathroom. So it's essential that we're going to the bathroom consistently around the same time every day by getting enough fiber in our diet. So the foods we give you in the challenge have that fiber in it. It's not boring. It's exciting, right? And this way, you know you're getting enough protein. You know you're getting enough fiber. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that information was helpful to you. I see we have a question here for what about for someone with an overactive bladder? I need some clarification on that question. What do you mean by that? So if you're watching now, you can clarify. If not, you can ask later, and I can try to answer it for you. Okay? Again, if you're not getting results, you're uncomfortable taking pictures, you're not confident in your clothes, you feel bloated all the time, here's your opportunity now to join a free 14-day challenge in order to be able to lose weight. Okay? So drop the word 14 below. You'll get an exercise plan. You'll get a nutrition plan. You'll get accountability. You'll get support. And you'll see that you're actually able to lose 2 to 10 pounds in 14 days. Okay? Medical term, they pee a lot. What about someone who's peeing a lot? What do you mean by that? So please clarify what your question is exactly. I don't understand how that pertains to weight loss. Okay? I know that when you eat less carbs, you'll be able to pee out more of your water weight and eat less drink. If you consume less sodium and less carbs, you will be peeing more in the beginning a lot because you're releasing a lot of your water weight, which will eventually get you into a position to burn body fat. So I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. Okay, until next time, drinking a gallon may overreact their bladder. So what I would suggest for that is drinking very, very little throughout the day. It is hard. Personally, myself, I go to the bathroom a lot with that, right? So I know what that's like. Try to drink a little bit more in the morning than rather at night, or try to drink when you know you're able to go to the bathroom and drink around that time more. Try to get most of your water in then. Okay, so you have to kind of know when you're able to get to the bathroom. Drink your water around those times, right? Don't drink it when it's going to be a little bit like when I know I'm going on a long car ride, I'm not going to drink a lot of water because I won't be able to pee. Okay, so I hope that information was helpful. And I know there's medications for that. I don't know exactly how overactive it is, but there are medications for that help. Okay, all right. So that takes care of that. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope the information was helpful to you. Stay tuned for our free 14-day challenge. If you're watching this later, throw a hashtag replay, drop the word 14 so you can get access to the free challenge. And if you ever have any questions or comments, you know where to find us. Thank you and have a great day. And if you're going to watch the solar eclipse, enjoy it. Bye.